Yo, 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 this is TH. You're listening to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. I text you, sucker.
Powder! Check out the hook while the DJ revolves it. Welcome to another experience.
Yeah.
That is the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show.
You lucky bastard.
This is Dirty Dave coming to you, and sitting across from me as always,
Mr. Seymour Heine.
and that is with a C.
Yeah, C, senor.
And some Mo.
Some Mogins.
So, we played this past weekend
Yes, we
at
did.
Riders in the Country, and we had a big old blast with the boys from Cry Havoc.
Oh, yeah. We had Mark the Animal. We had J Bonius Rex, and we had Jordan out there. And,
I talked to J Bone last night, and a little bit today. He is way under the weather. Matter of fact, the weather is up here.
Yeah, that herpes
and he's down here.
That herpes is bad.
He's got. I think he caught something from Baby Ruth.
I think he had a herp on his lip, and last time I saw him.
Yeah, isn't that what they call the bad guy when when somebody's been killed? The herp.
Yeah, he's got the. No, that's the perp.
He's the herp.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. We got to hang out with all the people. I think we had like over 400 people out at Riders, and got to see some of our old friends and hang out with some of our new friends. And it was also, Dave and I were celebrating our birthdays.
That's true, our birthday days. We got in our birthday day suits later that evening. Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell that.
Glad you did. I didn't get shit, but, I mean, whatever.
I always get shit.
It is what it is.
So, who was it I was talking to about this? I can't remember. Was it Ian?
Ian Bartholomew.
I've talked to so many people, I can't even remember who I talked to. Oh, it was Tim Cross.
Timmy Joe.
And, because Tim Cross over at Dixie Transmissions.
Hey, come on over and they'll look at your thing.
Give them a call and they'll stick a fuel pump in your shit.
Hey,
and which is what he's doing to my shit. He's sticking a fuel pump in there. And, matter of fact, I'm going to give Mr. Timmy Joe a little bit of plug here.
Yeah, plug it.
So, I'm looking up the number for Tim's work.
Timmy Joe.
And it looks like it is 336-626-4300. And that's Dixie Transmissions. They'll fix your shit.
And they'll look at your shaft.
That's right, your Roundtree.
Yeah, Richard Roundtree.
So I was talking to Mr. Cross about getting my truck fixed, and he says, man, I was going to put something on Facebook about fair warnings opening up for Cry Havoc. I was like, yeah, that would have been fun.
That's true.
So we pretty much did. So they got the crowd warmed up, and, we had a lot of people out there. And we had this one particular female, you know who I'm talking about. She was showing some big old round boobages.
Yeah, some pancakes.
My God. I could hear Chris back there going, good God, those things are huge. They're literally melon-sized. And it took two hands for her to get one out.
Yeah, and your son has seen them.
Yes. Yeah. Matter of fact, she asked me where he was again.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, obviously he's not here.
Yeah, we're not going to mention.
But anyway, we went up to Riders in the Country, and we got to play, and we're off this weekend.
Again.
Yeah,
it seems like one of our members
Well, Jimmy got him a new boogie board, and he wants to get out and try it out.
They call him the beach bum, and among other things.
I agree with the latter part of that.
Yeah. Seems like he's going down to the beach one more again. I think he's got a timeshare.
Him and his love. I got to see his love for a little bit. My phone is talking to me.
Oh, really?
I got to see her for a little while Sunday when they were having the free brunch out at Riders, and she wasn't long after that. She took off. She hauled ass.
She said, I've had it. I just saw a real band. I saw Cry Havoc, so screw these guys.
How'd you know that's what she said?
Because she told me.
Oh. So anyway, I got to turn this thing up. Brian, you got any stories over there? I'm just trying to turn.
No, I was just glancing here on one of my favorite websites, blabbermouth.net, and looks like they, well, Guns N' Roses just recently finished up their residency in Las Vegas, right?
That's right.
And that seems to be the thing that a lot of rock bands are doing now. Like Motley Crue did it first, and then Def Leppard, Guns N' Roses, and then I think, if I'm not mistaken, I was reading the other day that looks like Kiss is going to be the newest addition to that list. Yeah, they're going to do, I think it's like a nine day stint or something at the Hard Rock, and that should be pretty cool. I mean, to get that big a show right there, and
that is cool. And I'm looking at a picture here. It says Kiss to Rock Vegas, band signs for fall residency,
right?
Which seems to be the trendy thing to do, to become a lounge lizard. And of course, right under that picture of Kiss is says Metallica need work with a big question mark. It says they star in a new ESPN commercial. We'll talk about that too in a moment. But Lars has let his hair grow out a little bit more.
Yeah, he looks more like the Crypt Keeper now.
Yeah, and he's kind of got the forehead, not just the forehead, but the top of the head going on.
The skullet.
And, yeah. And, of course, the bass player, Robert, Mr. Trujillo, he's always sporting the mane. Kirk is a little bit more salt and pepper than the old days, and James looks like a pastor back there in the back.
The deacon.
Yeah, the screaming deacon. So, isn't Kiss, or when is Kiss supposed to be playing with Def Leppard?
It's it's this weekend.
This weekend, that's right.
Hey, if you want to throw some free tickets our way,
yeah, we'll be glad to take them.
Since we've got a lot of time on our hands.
Kiss has just announced a Las Vegas residency. There are a few bands that capture the spirit of Las Vegas, like Kiss, and the legendary group will invade the Joint at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino for 9 shows.
Damn, smoke a joint.
Beginning November 5th. Bands such as you just pointed out, such as Guns N' Roses and Motley Crue, have institutionalized the Joint at Las Vegas Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. But Kiss is going to come in and do it Kiss style.
Yeah, and then they're going to be in the they'll probably be in the lobby. Ace will be there gambling, and Peter will be there playing with his Peter.
Yeah, he's always there. And I have to wonder, these guys, Ace, and I know Ace has had his little projects going on. I'm sure Peter's got his little.
He's got a new album coming out. Ace Frehley does.
Ace Frehley, yeah. And
Alien Invasion.
But I mean, how much cash are these guys sitting on from the Kiss empire? I mean, how much did Gene have to sign a check for to get the Space Ace and the Catman outfit and makeup? Because I think they own their own rights. Isn't that true?
I think so, yeah.
And I remember.
Well, no, they own the face, but both of them have a contract where the other. Gene Simmons pays them to use their likenesses.
Oh, okay. So he hasn't flat out bought it. He's just giving them money. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Which
I'm like, how are they paying their rent?
Which I'm pretty sure Gene Simmons could figure out a way to screw them out of that if he wanted to.
And he may have already done that. He just hadn't implemented it yet.
I also heard another little tidbit. You know how you always heard, Cinderella, of course.
Not personally, but
yeah, not personally, but Tom Kiefer and the boys.
Yeah.
I didn't know this, but you know how Bon Jovi always got the credit for supposedly discovering Cinderella and getting them signed and blah, blah, blah. Well, I recently heard that originally it was Gene Simmons who got them, took them, tried to get a record deal and failed. And then John Bon Jovi came in and got them signed.
Well, I wonder what it was that a New Jersey boy did that
well, Bon Jovi
a Jew couldn't do.
Bon Jovi was like skyrocketing at that time.
Well,
they also got Skid Row signed, of course.
But because they were in that video, at the end of Somebody Save Me,
giving them the rub,
with the girls running right by them and hey, what's going on? And I was like, But Kiss, of course, Gene Simmons is taking credit for Van Halen, and I think there's a couple of others. I'll have to look at that real quick.
What about Van Hagar?
Well, that one kind of goes. I'm just going to look that up real quick. Who has Gene Simmons?
I know he discovered Danger, Danger, the hottest band on the East Coast.
Yeah, but do we want to talk about that one?
No, I didn't, but I'm sure there's a couple guys who work for our band who would love that.
Let's see what we can find here. What bands has Gene Simmons discovered? Answers. Gene Simmons of Kiss has discovered such acts as Silent Rage.
Never heard of them.
Here's one I bet you didn't know. House of Lords.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
And, of course, Van Halen.
Yeah.
And no mention of Danger, Danger.
He said bury that.
He says we're not going to bring that up.
He said bury it deep.
We got this off of The View, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
So, yeah, Gene Simmons, I mean, you know, what a rags to riches story that is. You know, if I had as much money as he's lost in his lifetime, you know, I would never have to work another day in my life.
I wish I had, like, as much money as I have Dick, and then I would be, you know, sitting pretty.
But I wonder how much money Gene Simmons is worth.
Oh, my God. I don't know. More than I've got.
Let's see. Now, you know, because, you know, he has his worth with Kiss, and then he has his own net worth.
Yeah.
But let's see if we can figure out how much money Gene Simmons has got in the bank, or how much money he can get credit. Let's see. None of those. Let's see. How much is Gene Simmons worth? It says Gene Simmons, who pulls in a cool $300 million. I guess that's a year.
Is that it?
What's interesting is the list. There's a long list of people and what their worth is, and it says that the list claims that Bruce Dickinson is worth. How much do you think Bruce Dickinson's worth?
Off the top of my head, I would say, well, it's got to be right up there with Gene, but I would say probably, oh God, probably $100 million, maybe.
115.
Yeah.
And it says while Ozzy is only worth $90 million.
Which is still pretty good. I mean, for a 60-some-year-old guy, he's not going to be living that long.
And I'm reading this off of metalinjection.net.
Yeah.
And they are boasting that Dave Grohl is worth more than Metallica's James Hetfield.
Really?
And Guns N' Roses' Axl Rose.
How?
It says a few months back we posted about the richest drummers in rock, and we're surprised to learn
Nirvana, the whole Nirvana thing.
Right. And surprised to learn that Dave Grohl outgrossed Metallica's drummer Lars Ulrich. Well, that same site, Celebrity Net Worth, composed a list of the richest frontmen in music, and guess what? Dave Grohl out-earned Metallica's frontman James Hetfield and Guns N' Roses' Axl Rose.
Wow.
Dave Grohl is worth $225 million, while
God.
James Hetfield rakes in, care to guess?
$90 million?
175.
Good God.
While Axl is worth, and I am surprised at this, and this is all from the Appetite days and, you know, 90s, early 90s. Axl is worth a cool $150 million. I'm surprised at that.
Not really. Appetite was one of the biggest albums.
Yeah, I know, but that was so long ago. I guess
maybe he don't spend his money.
Yeah. So none of those hold a candle to Gene, who pulls in, of course, $300 million.
Is that all?
Yeah. And it says, again, talking about Bruce Dickinson and Ozzy Osbourne, the way the list was compiled was like so. The figures contained in this list were acquired from all publicly available information, including salaries, real estate holdings, divorces. That's probably what killed everybody. It was right there was divorces.
That's what's going to get you.
Record sales, royalties, and endorsements. The final net worths come from a formula that takes out taxes, managers' fees, agents' fees, and, of course, lifestyle.
That's me.
I'd love to know how much that house is worth that Gene Simmons stays in.
I'm worth like $6 right now. That's my net worth.
Says, what the hell was that? It says that other notable names on the list include Soundgarden's Chris Cornell,
of course,
at $60 million, Vince Neil at $50 million.
Wow.
Korn's Jonathan Davis at $45 million. Marilyn Manson at $25 million.
Good God.
Man, the list has really dropped off, hasn't it? Rob Halford at $25 million. Poor Dave Mustaine is only worth $20 million.
Damn, Dave Mustache.
Slayer's Tom Araya with $14 million. And Phil from Pantera, $8 million.
Damn.
So Dave Mustaine has $20 million to his name, and he's still bitching.
Yeah.
That's what it said. I'm reading that off the website.
At least he don't have to
Says,
work.
no wonder he's against higher taxes, in case you were wondering.
At least he don't have to make glue tomorrow.
Man, this list keeps on going. Look at this. Paul McCartney's net worth is $800 million.
Good. Well, I mean, the Beatles.
This is the top list. Now, let me just run down the top 10 here real quick. We went through some of the other ones. Paul McCartney, $800 million. Bono, $600 million. Jimmy Buffett, $400 million. Elton John, $320 million. Mick Jagger, $305 million. Gene, of course, $300. Sting, $290 million. Phil Collins, $250 million. And it says Genesis and solo.
Well, of course, yeah. Solo, he was huge, too.
Yeah, but that's including it all. And Dave Matthews, $250 million, while Prince's net worth is $250 million, and that's the top 10.
Damn.
So I mean, Paul McCartney, $800 million. God.
So you're saying we should be making more?
Yeah. Well, somebody should take this list to George Ryder.
Or Jimmy.
So that's music net worth.
Hey, that's money. It's all. For the love of
So I mean, I look at these guys, you know, and the big difference between these guys and say us, for example, is, well, they got a break.
And they have talent.
Well, and talent, and they had a record deal, and they write music. But aside from that, they're exactly the same as
and they practice.
Yeah, and they practice. Look, you should see the Fu Manchu on Axl Rose over here. He's put on about 45 or 50 pounds.
Yeah, I wonder if people walk up to him at Riders and pat him on the belly.
But I mean, Dave Grohl looks pretty much. Yeah, I know. But Dave Grohl looks pretty much the same. So aside from, well, I'm looking online at 50% off of all pizzas at Domino's, and that's making me hungry.
Me too. Hey, let's give him a call.
But hey, you know what we should do? We should pause for the cause.
Yeah, we need to take our first break.
And come back, and then we'll talk about our net worth.
Yeah, which is less than $50 in EBT.
All right, we're going to be right back. This is the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show.
You're listening to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show on Spreaker.com, and I don't blame you.
All right, welcome back to the next installment of the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show.
Welcome aboard, you lucky ducks.
We're back from our piss break.
Yeah, one of us had to drop trowel.
And I would keep that rolling. So,
I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say you're good. Just keep it going.
Oh, I know I'm good.
So we were talking about people's net worth before the break,
Yes, we
and you know, 800 million. I don't think I'll see 800 million in a lifetime.
I don't think I'll see 1 million.
I mean, I wonder what the average person makes in a lifetime. And I don't mean these rich bastards that make 100, 200K a year, or
Yeah.
even like Gene Simmons who makes 300 million. But I mean, in my lifetime, how much dollars have passed through my hands? There's no way of counting.
Since you've been in this band, I think you went in the negative.
Yeah, well, yeah. That and I'm on food stamps.
When I first met Dave, he had a great job, a nice car, a house. Now, since he's met me, he's definitely
What do we call it?
reverse prosperity, I think.
No, what was it you said that Chris affectionately referred to it as? The fair warning curse.
Oh yeah, no shit.
Well, look what happened to poor Kevin. Oh my God, his hair fell out.
Oh, that was before. You can't blame that on us.
He's got no job. He got fired from his other band.
He's selling dick.
Oh God.
Yeah, you can't pin that on us.
So anyway, we are back, and we have some quality entertainment, but we didn't bring it with us tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if we mentioned this last time. Looks like, you know, as a lot of people know, it looks like the Steel Horse is no more. She's rode her last ride out onto the plains there, but looks like Red and the boys.
We saw Red Saturday
yeah, for
night.
a second or two. I was going to get him up to do one.
He
with
disappeared
us.
right after that because he's on the side of the stage going, hey, 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 waving his hands.
Well,
and
I
then
think he had a hot date or something.
he
said
must have.
To hell with you guys.
With his right hand.
Yeah. And he hauled ass.
You know, we were talking about Metallica earlier. You know, Metallica, they have joined the ranks of celebrities to film This Is Sports Center commercials.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Or a commercial for ESPN. The band's new spot will air during Monday night's July 14th, of course, which is already passed, ESPN broadcast of the All-Star Games Home Run Derby. The premise of the promo is that the guys of Metallica are hurting for something to do after, I can't even say this, Mariano Rivera's retirement. Mariano's Riviera. You say it. I can't even say it.
Mariano Rivera.
Retirement from baseball last year. For years, Rivera used Enter Sandman as his walk-in theme from the bullpen.
I always used to use Wild Thing when I pitched for the California Penal League. And Wild Thing.
And the group played a big part in his retirement ceremony last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So in the spot, the guys are trying to pitch their music as the theme for another popular athlete.
They're pitching woo.
So Kirk Hammett gets perhaps the worst end of things as SportsCenter anchor Stuart Scott uses his guitar lessons flyer to wad up a piece of gum in front of him.
Damn.
Drummer Lars Ulrich told Rolling Stone, that's just classic. The whole thing is really funny, man. Let's do another 20 of these. It's really fun.
Yeah.
So I guess these guys just really have nothing else to do.
Well, I mean, when you're Metallica, you can pretty much do whatever the hell you want to do.
Pretty
I mean,
much.
You could like announce right now we're doing a show in Ox Fork, West Virginia tomorrow night, and it's going to sell out. So
Hey, you know what?
much like us at Riders, I think.
I think I got a clip of it here.
Oh, really?
Let's see if I get. Well, obviously you can't see it, but
I can.
I think I might have a little snippet of it.
What
here.
about a hero of the day?
Let's see if we can play it real quick.
Now that Mariano Rivera's retired, the guys from Metallica don't have that much to do around here.
Coach K's not interested in an entrance song either.
Who's left?
Okay, that, ladies and gentlemen, is called lag.
Lag.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Reminds me of something.
John Daly?
You guys know this is for golf, right?
Yeah. Might take a while.
Yeah, this got some serious lag issues going on over here.
But I'm sure those guys will find something to do.
There's Kirk.
First lesson's free.
He's sitting at the table in what looks like the break room playing guitar.
Hell yeah.
And he just walks in and walks back out. First lesson's free. So I guess they're trying to get their music going. So when would you start listening to Metallica? I mean, we had this discussion the other day. I first heard of Metallica on Ride the Lightning. And, it had
I was
just,
a lot later than that, like Master of Puppets. And
it had just come out, and when I went out and bought the tape, and I put it in, and the first song, Fight Fire with Fire, I mean, wow, it was faster than anything I'd ever heard before. And the only thing I had really heard from Metallica was For Whom the Bell Tolls.
yeah.
So I put it in, and Fight Fire was like, dun, 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 and I'm like, oh my God, how do they play that fast? So I was kind of on the fence about that song. It grew on me much later on. But, and then I went back and got into Kill 'Em All, and then ultimately Master of Puppets. And then, of course, when Cliff died for me as a bass player, that was like when Randy Rhoads died for guitar players.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that was like, oh, this is what it feels like to have an icon, pass away that you kind of relate with. So, yeah, that was a big void there. I can't tell you how many times I've had gone to bed at night and had a dream that I don't know if I traveled back in time or what, but I woke up and I was in a situation where I could keep Cliff from getting on that bus.
Right.
I was like, seriously, really? So
Cliff
and then I wake
said,
up
how
and I
about
go,
you get on there and play tonight?
Right. Well, they drew straws, and Kurt was almost in that bunk. That was
Damn.
almost Kurt that went out the window. So
Looks like this just in. Are you ready for a news flash?
sure.
Looks like our buddies in Black Glass are going to be playing at Riders in the Country.
Get out.
Yeah, the Live Life Loud tour. It's coming to Riders in the by God country. So George ponied up some cash, seems like.
I guess he did.
He said, we got these two shitty bands we had last week. Now we're going to get a real band out here.
Which, by the way, I was talking about some Skid Row at one point last time. And Sebastian Bach has got a new album out.
Right.
He's back with his new album, Give 'Em Hell. And I consider it new. I think it actually came out like back in April, but I'm just now getting around to hearing some of the tracks off of it, and he's getting things rolling again. He's exclusively debuting his new video for Temptation. I don't know if anyone out there has seen the video for it, but it's pretty cool.
I'm sure it's pretty awesome.
I mean, he's still belting it out.
Yeah. At like 40, 50 something?
Yeah, he's got to be in his 50s, man.
We're close to it, yeah.
Because I know how old I am, which I'm not saying, but
68.
yeah, I got one more year, and hey, I'm all 365 days of 69.
Yeah. Well, guess who's retiring?
I saw this lady advertising something. I don't know what the hell it was, late commercials. Oh, it was some kind of skin cream or something to make her look younger. And she goes, and I'm 69. And I go, I bet you were in the day.
Yeah. 68, you do me and I'll owe you one.
So the Give 'Em Hell album, it's on Frontier Records. For those of you who want to go out and check out some Sebastage.
Yeah,
Bach.
nobody buys albums.
That's what I used to call him, Sebastage. But you can pre-order on Amazon, which, like I said, the album's already out. But
he was a fartigan sneaky bastard.
in the video, if you haven't, and Duff McKagan is in the video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, because the first thing I thought was, God, that looks like Duff, and I went and looked online, and it says, yes, this is Duff McKagan.
What about Stuff McKagan?
And yeah, you spotted him playing bass, and the narrative, which finds Bach surrounded by candles, praying, but continually being tempted by this stunning seductress.
It's probably his girlfriend.
And as for the track, Bach sounds better again than ever, and he hits melodic sweet spots.
I don't know why Skid Row just fucking.
It looks like they were buried the hatchet because, if I go see Skid Row, I want to see and hear.
And if you go see them, they're at Ziggy's. You know what I'm saying? They're never going to be back to where they were at.
I mean, they should be back together, opening or having someone open for them, and just knocking it out of the park like they did before. But like the Eagles, man, it's just hard to bury the hatchet, I guess.
Yeah, I know how that is.
Yeah, wish you and Jimmy Nolan would bury the hatchet.
Yeah, we're trying. Burying the bone.
Bury the bone.
Yeah, J.J. Bone.
So let's see what else we got going on.
We did go check out some movies. Remember last week we went and saw the
this
Transformer?
long ass movie, The Transformers.
I want to thank that beautiful lady who set it up for us, right?
And that would be Miss Jeannie over at the Carmike 12 in Winston-Salem on Renault Road.
Hey, go on over and get you some popcorn.
Which she hooked us up, by the way.
Popcorn, drinks, slushies. Only thing missing was a couple hot dogs.
Yeah, I just needed a little hand job in the back row. And
I told you I was eating popcorn.
You think it was popcorn.
Hey.
That wasn't butter running down your mouth.
Oh, it's delicious.
But
it's a tasty dish.
Have you ever made out in the movie theater?
Not with you, but
I mean, you ever gone to the theater?
No. I'm like, if I paid money to get in, I'm such a, well, I hate to say that word, but I mean, it rhymes with screw. I don't want to waste my money. I have to go watch.
You know what? Show. Someone has posted, I won't say who, but I think you know, this picture, this Michael J. Fox selfie.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. That is horrible. It is so out of focus and jarring and around.
It was shaking.
It's like Eddie Money took it.
Yeah. I think I'm in love.
Shaking.
But yeah, if you people are like 12 and below, you should love Transformers. But anybody with half an intellect, which is us, not so much. Not so much.
There is this guy on. I'm looking at it right now on YouTube. Don't ask me why.
Yeah.
But there is this guy, he's climbed up the pole, a power line.
Okay.
And and I thought if you touched both lines, you were immediately fried. But he is dancing on these. He's got his feet on the bottom line and his hands on the top line. Oh, my God. I can't believe this guy is not dead. This is the music. And he is just dancing on these power lines. I just came across this, and it is amazing. He has been fried because I saw a squirrel one time that was going from the top line to the bottom line and had his bottom legs around the top wire in front. When as soon as he touched both lines, he just got canceled out. But I can't believe that guy's not dead. But oh, God, here's something that is just horrible. They're pouring gasoline on a whole bunch of pine, it looks like trees that have been cut down. And he's about to light the match, and whoosh, his whole backyard just went up.
Somebody just got fried.
Speaking of fires, did you see that fire that was going on across the street from Riders Saturday night? There was a huge bonfire going on across the street. I mean, it looked like a building was on fire.
Damn.
It was 30-plus feet in the air.
No, I didn't see it.
And it was huge. But let's see, who can we call? We need to call somebody and harass them.
Yeah, we haven't screwed with anybody in a while.
Who's, you want to just pick somebody at random?
I guess.
I'm sorry, I went on Facebook to read something, but then I started looking at some of this other stupid shit.
Yeah, I know, that's the way you are in real life.
I know, I get
before you know it, the work day is gone by.
My ADD starts kicking in, and
you've spent all day on YouTube and not made any money.
Oh, I made money. It's just after I make it, then I get lazy and I go, well, now I don't have to do anything. Dick. So, we should call Brian from the Electric Blue. But I know he wouldn't pick up the phone.
There's I see Mr. Brown, but I don't know if he's online.
There's a squirrel playing dead. Facebook.
See, there you go.
It's the stupid. It was playing right in front of me. It's kind of hard to miss. We could call and order Chinese.
Me sucky.
me love you long time.
Me sucky
Who can we
fucky.
harass?
I don't know. We don't-
Dan Miller?
Yeah, we always call Dan.
Um,
Plus, he's gay, so.
yeah, he'll hear this and say, yeah, guess what? Well, we can't call Donna. That won't be any fun.
No, that wouldn't be any fun.
Ian.
She's just going to call us gay.
Well, that's true. Who can we call?
What about me sucky fucky?
We could try. Greg Hampton has called me, and Punk called me before.
Really?
We should call him. Let me look and see who else we got to pick from here. What kind of numbers you got on your phone?
Oh, mine's all hot chicks. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we believe that.
Oh,
Okay.
my God. Boy, this show has taken a turn.
You know, it wasn't this show that took the turn. It was like several shows before this
Yeah,
one.
we've definitely went into the shitter here.
Joan, we could try calling Joan back.
Who?
Joan.
Joan Baez?
We have dogs in the studio that are barking.
Yeah. That was those chicks.
We
that
could
were
call
talking.
Johnny Spivey.
We already talked to him last time.
Oh.
Maybe we should do this off the air where we're discussing it.
Well, this is more fun.
Hey, there's Red. Red just finished up, so he actually has some legitimate news.
Was he on Facebook?
Yes, he is, Buttero.
Give him a yo ho ho.
I'm giving him your number right now, the
No.
private number.
No. Give him the Rock Show number.
I don't know that number, or I would.
Well, I can give you that number if you just hold on a second.
Well, while you're over there,
Call my ex-wife.
I done called her earlier.
Yeah, I know. All right, hold on.
call her
The
sweetheart.
number to give out for the Rock Show.
Yeah, please.
Where is it?
Let's go.
Oh God, I gotta go all the way back here.
Yeah, it's just so easier to give him 489-0152.
Yeah, but it won't be on the air. Okay, it's 336-582-0407.
Okay.
Live it, learn it,
Yeah.
remember it.
Living the vida loca.
This dog is biting my feet down here. I'm gonna smack her.
I wish you'd bite your little bird.
Yeah, tell him to call Mr. Vernon Jordan.
Vernon Jordan.
Todd Yawn. We hadn't talked to Todd in a while. Oh, TK. Oh, that's his old number, I think.
Oh, yeah, he done changed that because you kept calling him
Yeah, right.
and saying, hey, when are you guys going to Riders in the country?
Terry J. We've talked to him just about every week when we're on.
Well, that's because he's a loyal listener.
Yeah. So while you're doing that, I'm going to read a little something.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll just drum up some business for him.
So you take care of the phone line. Okay. Slash set stage on fire.
Again?
Well, figuratively or what have you. Before hitting the road with Aerosmith for a North American summer trek, followed by their own European jaunt, Slash, featuring Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators, rolled into the Casino Ballroom in Hampton Beach, New Hampshire, on July 9th for one of a handful of intimate headlining shows for this summer. Slash recently described the title track World on Fire from their upcoming disc as a euphemism for getting a little bit crazy and pulling out all the stops. And along with his all-star band, that's exactly what he delivered. To a sweaty crowd on the beach, he's always appearing very calm and cool and collective. Slash, I like the way they say that, Slash slithered onto the stage sporting his signature top hat and shades perfectly framed by a backdrop of monster Marshall stacks.
That's easy for you to
And
say.
with just one note, the night was underway. And
Was it?
a lot of bands,
Yeah,
yeah, it was in B sharp. But not a lot of bands do that anymore. Do the wall of Marshalls. I mean, a lot of bands you go see nowadays, at least cover
It's the
bands.
fake Marshalls.
Yeah, well, not just that, but a lot of bands, a lot of local bands, they'll have like a small guitar amp, a little combo amp sitting in a little stand, And Jimmy's one of the few guys that still will go out and do the twin cab Marshall cab thing. A lot of guys that I have seen just do a small little practice amp and run it through the PA.
That's because they're like us. They're lazy.
The gig offered a little something for everyone, with songs from Guns N' Roses, Velvet Revolver, and Slash's solo career making their way into the set list. That's a lot of material to cover.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a down and dirty rock show, complete with in-your-face ripping guitar solos, copious amounts of shredding, and a healthy balance of rockers and ballads, and plenty of fist-pumping choruses throughout. Miles Kennedy has been performing with Slash for a while now, and it's clear that the two are completely comfortable on stage together.
Would you say it was a dirty rock show?
It was a dirty Maybe somebody owes us some money.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be sweet? Now, who was it that was telling me? Somebody told the story. I think it was Chris. Something about a friend of his had a name of a band that was the name of this company that made amps or cabinets or something.
Oh, yeah. I can't remember what it was.
And I can't remember. It was someone like fuel, not fuel, it wasn't fuel, but it was like fuel, and it was one word. And he sued and won.
Yeah, and got like free stuff.
Got a bunch of money and got some free equipment, and well, that's a sweet deal.
God.
But nothing like that ever happens to us. You know what? I've been hearing a lot about, well, not a lot, but I've been hearing some about Motley Crue's drummer Tommy Lee.
Uh-huh.
And over the years, Motley Crue's Tommy Lee has managed to continually top himself when it comes to his levitating drum kit. The most recent incarnation is known as the Crucify.
Hell yeah.
And which I think is, I love the whole play on words and thing. And the kit is actually a roller coaster that finds Lee doing flips and hovering toward the top of the concert venues. It's all part of the lore of Motley Crue's final tour, but Lee reveals he had even a grander plan in mind for his Crucify coaster. He explained to ABC Radio, he said he wanted to add an extra seat because he wanted to take a fan with him on the ride, and he still may do so.
Yeah.
Could you imagine what the insurance would be on something like that when they come and play?
Oh, my God.
My God. So he says they're still kind of messing around with the idea. And here's what it says. But with the insurance company, it's one thing to insure me over the audience. It's another thing to insure a fan, just another regular folk that he picks out of the crowd. It's a whole other animal, so they're working on it.
Hell yeah.
He says he began coming up with the idea for the Crucify one day, drawing out sketches on cocktail napkins, but little did he ever think this vision would become reality. Well, duh, look at his bank account. This is like the mothership, says Lee, of his drumming vehicle. And, it doesn't say anything about his other project.
What's his other project?
Well, he's supposed to be drumming with the Smith.
Oh, yeah, that's just for an album, though. I mean, that's not like
I thought you said it was going to be.
He didn't join or anything. But
I thought he was going to go do some touring with them when Crew was over.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, that would be different, but I think he's probably going to do like the rest of us and chill.
Because like he needs to do something. I saw something online where it's like he had a internet cooking show.
Really?
Well, he's in his house, in his kitchen, and he's cooking for somebody holding the camera, obviously. And then he goes out into where he's got all his vehicles and motorcycles parked, and there's a snake out there.
Oh.
And they're trying to catch the snake. It's
so
on
they
YouTube.
Can eat it?
I guess. Talking a little bit about Godsmack and the boys. Godsmack's Sully Erna reveals tension over.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Another animal project.
That was his whole band with a new singer, and he went out and done his solo thing, and
yeah.
I guess that was their retaliation, which I understand totally. Like if my band went out and played shows and called themselves Fair Warning,
we wouldn't ever want that to happen.
Yeah, I would probably get pissed and stay there. I don't know.
Much has been made about Godsmack's near split before taking a lengthy break prior to recording. Oh, we have a phone call.
Wait a minute. Finally, somebody.
Hey, you got the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. Who we got on the line?
It's Red.
Hey, it's Red.
It's Red.
That's out of
Hey,
the.
what's up, guys?
That's out of the blue.
Red, we saw you for like, what, 2.5 minutes the other night, and then you split.
Yeah, I had to get out. I was sorry. I had the wife and kids outside. I had to stop by and drop something off.
Yeah, I was getting ready to call your name. I was going to get you to do the what is the one song we do, the Brantley Gilbert.
Kicking in the Sticks.
Yeah, and you took off. I was like, damn, I'm glad I didn't announce it, but yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah, because I saw him like for a minute or so off to my right where I was standing, and then I looked again, and
I had to come in. My mother-in-law was there, and I had to come in and drop something off to her, and I was like, I have to go up and make sure I say hello to the guys.
Oh, man, that was awesome. Yeah, we was glad to see you. It was a big surprise.
Definitely. Because we had Cry Havoc. They said they stuck around for the first set, but, after we took our first break, we didn't see them. So we thought they split right after they took their stuff off the stage. So
right.
Yeah.
But it's always nice. We saw Jeremy from Dog Days. He was there hanging out, and some other folks we recognized.
We smoked a joint with him.
Well, we weren't supposed to say that.
Where was I?
Yeah, well, you had to leave. We had some good stuff for you.
Should have waited.
So what happened, man? This was your last weekend, right, with the Steel Horse guys?
It was our last weekend. We did our last show on Friday night. We had a
you were
real
at Johnny
good
and
turnout,
June's?
especially for a Friday night. Yeah, Johnny and June's.
Awesome, man. So what was you?
History was made because everyone has always seen guitars get smashed on stage, but no one until Friday night had ever seen a keyboard get smashed on stage.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I thought you was going to say banjo.
No. No, you ain't getting that banjo from that boy.
Yeah.
But we picked up the keyboard, and I picked up the keyboard on the last song and smashed it. Pieces went flying everywhere.
Wow.
I'd have been like, hey,
like that.
You screwed up my keyboard. We smashed our keyboard player one time.
Hey, you got your acoustic in my banjo. No, you got your banjo in my acoustic.
Hey, these two are great
There
together.
you go.
So what was
that
you?
was our last club show. We've got a couple of benefits coming up later in the year that we told them. We've been blessed enough to be able to play music for as long as we have.
Right.
We're not going to back out on that by no means, especially for the two causes. One's Wounded Warriors benefit on August the 2nd.
Okay, cool.
At Lucky's
Oh, damn,
out
we got another
Burlington,
call.
Shameless plug.
Hold on, we're talking to Red right now.
And the other one is September the 20th for the Bikers for Boobs down at Cox's Harley Davidson.
Finally,
Hey, Red, sign me up for that one, will you?
finally a cause I can get in front of and feel.
There you go. There you go.
Somebody posted
we're
on
talking about boobs at a place called Cox's.
Oh my God! Well, Dave likes the well, never mind. Dave likes girls with boobs.
Somebody shut up. Somebody posted on Facebook today that they said that there had been some studies going on that the sucking on the breasts will help, shall we say, eliminate the risk of cancer.
What?
In
I
breast
should be
cancer
good,
in
then.
women. So
I thought you meant
cancer-free. Proud to say.
So I commented on I shared it and commented and said, "See, finally, it's doctor tested and Dirty Dave approved. Thank you very much." So that's our
There
dog.
you go.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
So what are you going to do now? You're going to kick back in the hammock with a glass of iced tea and enjoy your days.
Well,
the days that you have left.
We just got us a new place. We've been down there all week. We got the
Congratulations.
keys last weekend. We've been down there all week
yeah.
getting it fixed up and everything, planning on moving this weekend. And then as soon as we do, we're going to have us a big-ass cookout.
Hell yeah.
And hopefully, I don't know, maybe this band called Fairwater will show up and surprise us all with their dirty antics.
Well, me and Dave will be there if it's free food. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
There will
Just
be
ask
food.
Boogie.
Yeah,
You
we
know
showed
that.
up at Boogie's and
Seen
started
me.
making sandwiches.
Just don't bring Chris. I don't know that I got that much.
No, you'll have to go to.
No.
He's got an EBT though. He can pull that baby out. He does. No shit.
He's got
to pull that thing out so we can actually get some extra food.
Hell
oh
yeah.
yeah. He's got more money on that card than I make in a month.
Yeah, that's true. So, what's the rest of the guys going to do? Are they going to continue on? Or are they going to take some time off? Or what's going on?
Everybody, as far as I know, is taking some time off except for Alex, the banjo player and guitar player.
Yeah.
Alex Banjo Church is what we call him. He has actually joined your buddies, Billy Crash, Free Son, and the damn Fino band. he's going to be playing with them guys now. But other than that, we're all just going to be sitting back, relaxing, hanging out.
Oh, that's good. You guys deserve it,
every
man.
once in a while and jamming. I'm going to be writing some songs and just trying to do my own thing. Just kind of having a little bit of fun at the house.
Yeah, well, that's cool. I mean, you definitely made a name for yourself, and you guys are well known, man. You got out there, and I mean, it ain't like you couldn't put it together at any time in the future and do your thing again.
Right. Yeah, we'll keep it on the back burner. See, I mean, we're all. It's not like most bands that dissolve where
everybody hates each other or what.
Between us, we truly consider ourselves a family. I mean, we hang out outside of playing music.
Oh, God.
We go bowling, we go to movies, we go out and eat, stuff like that.
Oh, please tell me you don't go to the movies to see the Transformers.
Yeah.
No, we make sure we go to the ones that we can have circle jerks at.
My
Hell yeah.
God. We saw that movie this past week. That was the longest damn movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, I think I turned my birthday when I turned 44 in there. It was so damn long.
Yeah, by the way, happy birthday to both of y'all.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, thank you, thank you.
Both of you.
Yeah, I'm barely. Now I'm legal.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we went to the Carmike.
You're so famous that I can't ever get a hold of you unless I call the radio.
Yeah, because
Hold on a second, guys. Jaden, I love you too, baby.
I love you.
Little girl came out to tell me good night.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Love you.
Yeah,
you.
Brian has got a limo valleyed outside while we do the show. But no, we went. We got some connections at the theater in town, and not only did they hit us up with some free passes, but man, they hooked us up on the popcorn and the drinks and the. Well, I got one popcorn and one drink, and Brian got the family buffet feast
Hell
deal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when it's free.
Man, they had root beers.
He got the large popcorn that you get free refills. That you end up not eating a quarter of.
Yeah, well, his wife and his boy went, and Brian goes up to the counter and he says he needs a large popcorn, which is in like the big bucket. He needed a blue slushy, a root beer, and a large Coke. And then he turned to his wife and says, "Do you guys want anything?"
Yeah, no shit. Only thing missing
Speaking
was
of slushies, I'm going to throw a shameless thing out there. Have you seen the new slush? You remember the old slush puppies, right?
Oh, yeah.
They have those in the grocery stores now in a silver bag that all you do is put them in the freezer and you get them out and you crush them with your hand, just like the original slush puppy.
Wow, that's cool. I was an icy guy myself. I would just
slush puppies.
Yeah, that's what the gay people use.
Shut up, man. And I would always love to get the cola ices. And my dad, he would go in the store, and I'd sit in the car with my mom or whatever, and I was a kid. And he'd come out, and he'd say they were out of the cola slushy, and he'd bring me like the lime green one, and I'm like, oh God! You should see the look on my face now just thinking about it, how sour it was.
Oh yeah. Yeah, anything with lime is very bad.
Put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up.
Well, Red, I mean, we was glad, man. I mean, I wish we'd have got you up there to sing with us, but I mean, maybe next time.
Well, maybe next time. Maybe now that I'm going to have a couple of weekends off here and there.
Yeah.
We'll be able to come out, and that's what me and my wife actually talked about anyway. She made a lot of sacrifices so I could keep playing, and
right.
And I thank her for that. But we've got a bunch of friends that still play, and
right.
And we talked about that we're going to be able to go out and enjoy just going out and listening to some of our favorite bands.
Yeah, not having to work.
And it's just going to be fun, being able to go out and see these other guys. I love country music, and everybody knows that. But
right.
Hey, everybody needs to hear a little bit of little Alice in Chains every once in a while. Maybe a little Kansas, a little little Poison.
Hell yeah.
So go out and check out some of these other bands, and learn at the same time.
Right.
Have a good time. So.
Well, I mean, like I said, man.
Show the support that's been showed for us.
We never did get to thank you either about you hooked us up with a couple gigs, man, and we appreciate it.
Oh, and Rockingham.
Yeah, Rockingham was awesome. So.
Man, they did a big old burnout while we were playing.
I told you guys would get it. I told you y'all love that place.
Oh yeah, they liked us too, so it worked out.
That is
good.
a fair warning crowd right there.
Yeah,
yeah, we figured that out.
They got in there with the bikes, and we thought the PA had blown up because we couldn't see way up at the front, and all you could hear is, and I was like, oh my god. And then Chris,
how many 80-year-old ladies' tits did you see?
Just one. Dave had a titty in his mouth, and I had one in mine. So.
You mean when I got home or at the club?
When you got home. Well, Red, we got to run, man. I got to pee all over myself here,
guys.
but we love you, man.
All
right, buddy.
It was
love
good.
you, man. Y'all be good, guys.
Talk to you
We're
soon.
gonna try. Take them easy.
All right.
All right, bye. Hey, you got the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. Who we got on the line?
Bobby.
Who?
Can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, cool. What's going on?
Nothing. What's going on with you?
Somebody sounds a little nasally.
Is this Dwight Yoakam?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Who do we have on the line?
We have Bobby.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby who?
Bobby Neal.
Okay.
Somebody's telling you your last name.
Who the hell have we got on the phone?
Sure this ain't Dave's ex-wife or something calling trying to get information?
No, I have a self-destruct sequence in effect if that number ever calls in.
So what can we do for you tonight? Yeah, either they're laughing or having sex. I'm not sure.
And they're gone.
They're gone. This is Bobby.
Mommy.
This is Bob. I bob over and you kiss my ass.
That was from a 304 area code. I don't know who the hell that
Really?
was. Yeah. So
Oh, that's West Virginia.
Is it?
Yeah.
And then there was a 928 that called.
I don't know. Let's call them back and harass them.
Let's do that right now.
And then we'll take a break and then finish this bad boy.
Yeah, because we had the phone was ringing several
Hey,
times.
do a prank phone call. Hey, if you can order some...
Hello?
Hey, did you guys order some Chinese food?
No, I didn't.
Would you like some cream of some young guy?
No.
No? How about a ding dong smothered in underwear? Hey, who do we have on the phone right now?
Brittany, actually, Brian knows me. He saw me at Ryder's for my birthday last
I
weekend.
bet he did. Did he see you naked?
No, he didn't.
That's what you think.
No, I did.
Hey. Well, you're calling into the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show, Brittany. Thank you for being our first hot female caller tonight.
Oh, well, thank you.
We've had a bunch of ugly dudes on here.
Yeah.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
Sounds like y'all need some more females on here, don't you?
Yeah, we like the taco, not the sausage.
Yeah.
We like the taco.
So, what's going on with you tonight?
Nothing much, just hanging out.
Hanging out.
Wait a minute. First of all, are you single?
No,
I'm not.
Okay, Brian, this is your interview. Go ahead.
Yeah, hey.
It's all you, baby.
Hey, is your husband at home? Your husband or a significant other?
Actually, he is.
Oh, damn. Well,
I got to go.
Thank you for calling in.
I can't be in the room.
We got a bad connection on here.
Hey.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, that's...
Just because I have a boyfriend does not mean I can't talk shit with y'all.
Woo! So, so did you enjoy yourself this past weekend?
Man, we got another call coming in.
Did you enjoy yourself this past weekend at the show?
Oh, yeah, Fair Warning is amazing.
That is.
I had
that
a
is
blast.
true. Finally, somebody.
Oh,
smart,
yeah.
Finally, a smart person on this damn radio.
Were
show.
you up at the front showing some clavage?
Oh, she was with her boyfriend, so.
Have you tried that?
No, I was with my significant other, but I did get a birthday dance, and
Ooh.
Brian
awesome.
had his
I got a lap dance, me and Dave.
fun.
I got a lap dance. I got a chance to try out my new mouthwash, clitoris.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Something a little fishy about that.
Yeah.
So, I'm glad you guys you're Michael's girlfriend, right?
Yes, I am.
See?
How do you do that, man?
know who the
Because
hell
Jimmy will say, "Hey, man, you know that girl with the blonde hair that's always stands on the right-hand side of the stage?" And you go, yeah, that's Bernie's girlfriend, Julia." And I'm like, how the hell do you know that?
I've been playing there since I was 6 years old.
Oh, my God. I think he's Googling you.
I'm only 26 now, so.
He's Facebook stalking you.
So we're glad you called,
Oh,
darling.
God. Why are you stalking me for?
That's what I do.
I know. She just told you she's got an old man.
I know, but he can't be he can't be
You
home
can
all the
stalk my
time.
Facebook all you want to. It's okay. Yeah, I'd rather have people look at me than not look at me.
Whoa,
There you
hello.
I don't know if that came out right.
I'm gonna send her a dick
This may be the
pic.
wrong show to say what she just said.
You guys can take it the way you want to take it.
Woo.
I had this girl the other day was telling me, she says she was talking to some guy on Facebook, and he sent her a dick pic. I said, she said, I can't believe he sent me a dick pic. So the next day I sent her a picture on her Facebook, and then I text her and I said, I just sent you a dick pic. And she said, what? And it was a picture of Dick Clark.
Yeah.
And she was like, it was funny.
Yeah.
If she's listening, she knows who
It's
she
probably
is.
small anyway. That's the reason why she told you about it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because she wanted me to send, and I was like, my camera's lens isn't that big for me to send a dick.
I messed up and actually sent a fake one. I sent like well.
Yeah, he sent that big chocolate one to my Facebook.
Yeah, it was
page
an
is what he
African
did.
American one, so I kind of messed that
My God,
up.
that was a
so.
big old Easter chocolate dick, is what that was.
Well,
God.
I guess you're telling the truth when you say you're black from the waist down,
That
right?
is true. Dave's black from the waist up.
Yeah, but he's a Jew from the neck up.
That's true. That is true. Well, Brittany, darling, we love you. We're going to let you go, and we're going to go pee, and then we'll finish. Thank you for calling.
Thank you for calling me back.
Oh, not a
yeah.
problem.
Well, unfortunately, we had several calls lined up, and we're just trying to get everybody a fair shake.
We had a bunch of drunk people on here.
Michael wants me to tell Brian happy birthday again.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Tell him I said thank
Thank
you. And,
Very well.
hey,
What's up?
hey, call us when he's not home.
Yeah, and and are you friends with us on Facebook?
Yes,
I'm friends with Brian on Facebook. He should send me the link.
Okay.
So I
Well,
can
I was
add
going
it.
to say, if you have any
Single
friends
friends.
that are, well, no, not single friends, just loose women, they get drunk, send me their Facebook. Any loose friends that
Have no
may or may
morals.
not be friends with you. Yeah, low morals, maybe low self-esteem. Yeah, we accept everybody.
You got that right.
We're like the French Foreign Legion.
That is true.
Emphasis on the French part.
French ticklers.
So thanks again for calling in. Call in anytime when
Yeah.
Wednesday nights when we're doing the show, and
You can listen to
Are
it.
you guys going to post it on Facebook?
Yeah, probably
Yes, we
tomorrow. So
Okay.
I'll send you the link.
Okay.
All right,
All
darling.
right.
You have a good evening. We'll talk to you
All right.
later.
Thank y'all.
All right, thank you.
All righty.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
I got some damn bitches I can call.
We're going to take a little break right here, and one of us is going to go pee, and Dave
yeah.
will probably have to do number 2. And
All right. Well, we're going to be right back. This is the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. The Dirty Overhaul Rock Show has been brought to you by After Hours Tavern, located at 1614 North Main Street. Give them a call at 336-883-4113. Nights you may never remember, but with friends you'll never forget. All right, we are back.
yes, we are
for
for our
our
final segment.
Brian had to go to the little pop potty.
Yeah. On the phone, we have a very good treat here. This is a lady that I went to high school with that I haven't spoke to in a long ass time, and I'm very excited to get to hear from her. Let's get her right now, Miss Sandra England.
You know what? I think she's gone. I told her to hold on.
Let's call her back. Nobody hangs up on us on this show.
I said, hold on, don't go nowhere.
Well, you probably cut her off.
No, I hit the pause button and I had the resume button.
Okay.
And so maybe she had to go tend to something.
Hello.
Why you hung up on me?
Oh, I didn't. I got disconnected.
I said, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna pause you.
You want some Chinese food?
No, I don't like Chinese food. Need no Pepsi. Need no Pepsi.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Woo. What's up?
Yeah, because when I hit the pause button, you can't hear anything. So.
Okay, we've moved on. We're talking about egg rolls now.
See, you're making me hungry.
Horny.
So I'm gonna have to order something.
So hey, Sandra, how you doing, darling?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Long time no see. Now this is great because in high school, Sandra and I were really, really good friends, and her best friend.
How good of friends?
No, I wish. She never would give me the time of day.
Like every other female.
Yeah, she ended up marrying a friend of mine, and
Oh,
but she fixed me up with her best friend that I ended up marrying and basically ruining my life.
So they weren't
but
friends
I
after
still,
that.
But I still love her anyway. She's still one of my best buddies in the whole world, and now
okay, and the irony in that is one of his best friends I ended up
exactly
marrying and ended up divorcing also.
There, see, it worked out.
Do you guys need to be alone for a little while?
No, we're okay. I think we're both.
We're okay.
I think we're both moving on in good directions.
Doesn't
there.
sound like it.
I don't hold any resentment. God damn! No, I'm just joking.
Oh my
So,
God.
how you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine.
So, I see you on the Facebook all the time, and
Facebook.
You're looking as beautiful as ever. And last time I spoke with you on there, you said you had a little fella in your life, which I didn't appreciate. But that's okay. I'm gonna let it slide.
Well, I do, but I'm learning the ropes. You know,
There you go.
getting out into the dating world is extremely different than it was back in the 80s.
Exactly.
You can tease your hair up as
Exactly.
if you want to.
Brian says he doesn't have a problem.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with that. I just started dating. That's how I knew my marriage was over. My first marriage is when my wife started
Glad you
dating
said
again. And I knew right then and there, I said, this thing might not be working out. I don't know. But,
I thought the same thing.
yeah, well, yeah, as a matter of fact.
A divorce and a misdemeanor later, and here I am.
Yeah, a couple 50 Bs and a restraining. But, well, at least you're doing great now. I see you on there, and you look, like I said, you look as beautiful as ever, and you seem to be always in a good mood, and you always were in school. You was very funny, great to be around, and I'm just happy that, it's if anybody's going to make it, you're going to make it. So, and you got some wonderful, some great kids out of it too. So, it wasn't all bad.
No, it wasn't.
So,
Not at all.
So, I ain't even going to ask about him because I don't want to stir up anything bad. But do you see any of the old people from back in the day? I mean,
Don't say old, man.
Well, old to me. I mean,
Yeah, don't say old. Now, I'll be a whole 25 come next Thursday. Do you not have a birthday coming up?
it just passed Sunday. I turned 27.
Jesus
I thought so.
Christ.
And I got to actually play my favorite club on my birthday, so it was pretty good.
And I do have intentions on coming to see you in one of your clubs. I love the reunion. I love what you guys did, and you sounded great.
Oh, God.
And I'd like to see you in your natural environment.
It would be nice to, after we drove 5 hours, we wasn't exactly the spring daisies we are usually if we drive 30 minutes. But it was pretty fun, man. I got to see a lot of people that I hadn't seen in a while. And after the shock wore off, I think everybody had a good time. Some people ran away in fear, like a lot of the Christians. And remember that lady that was passed out laying in the yard and you was over making fun of her? That was awesome.
Yes, I did. I tried spanking her a little bit. Frankie has it all on pictures.
Oh, really?
I don't seem to hide anything. Yes.
Speaking of Frankie, man, Frankie ain't changed a bit. When I saw him up there, he was mixing. Of course, he looked like he was shaking like Michael J. Fox. I don't know if he was cold or if he was scared or what, but or the alcohol hadn't kicked in yet or something. But it was awesome to see him.
He had both going alcohol and chicks. He was scared.
Yeah, especially around that bunch. So I was waiting on a fight or shooting to break out there anytime.
Hey, it's not a West Virginia reunion unless you got a little fighting and a little
Unless somebody gets punched.
You
in
know,
the nose.
when I just moved into this place that I'm living at now about 3 weeks ago or so, and while I was moving in, this guy walked up in the yard, and these houses are pretty far apart. So he came up to me and he says, "Well, welcome to the neighborhood." And he said, "I'd like to invite you over to a party that I'm having this weekend." And I said, "Well, that's fine." He says, "Well, I hope you don't mind a little bit of drinking." And I said, "No, I can hold my own. I can, drink with the best of them." And he says, "There's probably going to be some sex." And I was like, "Well, that's okay. I'm looking for a little love in all the wrong places." And he said, "There's probably going to be some fighting." And I said, "Well, you get a little alcohol, that happens." And he says, "Okay." And he tells me what time he'll see me on Sunday. And I said, "That's great." And I said, "By the way, what should I wear?" He said, "Doesn't matter. It's just going to be me and you." So
that was the best sex Dave's ever had.
So he doesn't call her anymore.
And that sounded like a pretty good pickup line.
Yeah. So it's been 3 weeks and I haven't heard from him, and I've been missing him.
Yeah.
So.
See what I have to deal with? He stays horny all the time.
I do.
He was so excited.
Just cut a hole out in the corner for that poor boy.
Hell yeah. I got to make $5 somehow.
Yeah. I keep telling Brian, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. So
it's hard. Times is hard around here.
Well, that's not all, but
I can't get on food stamps, so I'm trying.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, you're in a world of hurt in this day and time. It all comes on the card, is it?
Hell yeah, that's
you
what.
can bend over and let them swap it down the crack. You're in a world of hurt.
That's the problem.
That's what I do at the titty bar.
That's the problem. It's traceable. You can put it on that card, and everybody knows where you've been.
Yeah.
Especially when Clay Mandu's in the house.
Yeah, our buddy Clay. Yeah. So I'm glad. I'm glad you called. I haven't got to actually speak to you. And since the reunion, I forgot about that. I saw you up there, but God, this is just so cool as shit. When were we up there? Like 3 or 4? Was it 2 or 3 years ago? What was it? It's been a while.
Been at least 2.
Yes,
at least 2 years.
About 2, 3 years.
Yeah, I hope we get to do it again. I haven't talked to Scott, but
I still have nightmares about that bridge.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say a while ago. Yeah, it scared the piss out of him. He'd never seen anything like that before. So,
what bridge?
The bridge that we went over to get to Scott's.
Oh.
Yeah, we were hauling that big ass trailer with us, and he's scared to death.
I had that big Suburban, that big trailer with all the weight in it. Plus, there was me and Brian in the truck.
Yeah.
So if that doesn't scare the hell out of you,
we was swolled up. I ain't scared of shit.
And Shane was with us. That's right.
Yeah, I ain't scared of shit. I loved it. Yeah. That's like being back in the promised land.
Coming back down was fun too. I thought I was going to wear that breakout.
Yeah. I was going to say, no, Brian's a mountain man. He should have brought you back into some of these back roads.
I'm a mountain man.
A
Hey there, Willie.
He's a mountain man, and he sure does got a pretty mouth. I hear banjos. Is that bad? Is that wrong?
Hey, I got to take any loving I can get these days.
Yeah.
I've been married 20 years. I get it once a month.
I'll do it for 50.
You'll do it for 40. So, so you don't run into any of the old gang anymore?
I just, Eva, I see her every now and again.
Yeah, I was friends with her on Facebook, and I think she saw some of my devil stuff, and she got rid of me. I think she's like, yeah, he's Satan, so I got to get rid of him.
I don't think that's why.
Well, yeah, that. She's like, I got to get.
She kind of, she and I are actually friends now. We used to, fight when we were in high school. He's one of our closer, she was one of our Christian friends in high school.
Right.
Pretty much every day she would tell us, "You're going to hell." I told her, I said, "I swear, if you don't hush, I'm going to slam."
Oh, my God.
He
I'm gonna,
reminds me pretty much of that on a daily basis.
yeah, I'm gonna split it wide open. I've known that for a long time, so I don't let that stop me.
Good to know we'll have company.
Yeah, I guess we all are. But I mean, at least she's got the right idea. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I've tried to go that route at least a couple hours, and it didn't work out. It didn't work out for me. I got too many wild women in my life. I can't do it.
Uh-oh.
What clubs do you play at?
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying in my head I do.
You got a side gig that I don't know about?
Yeah. You know, all the big mamas always love me.
Well, you know, you meet one big girl at Riders, that's like meeting 3 little women at another club.
Hell
I was
yeah.
just getting ready to ask you, Brian, what's your dog's name?
Oh, my dog's name? Oh.
Your dog.
Your bitch.
Oh, my blow-up doll? Yeah. Well, I can't. You
All
already.
the ladies that you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
already know her
what their
name.
names are.
You already know her name. I mean,
Okay. Oh, okay, I do.
yeah, that's why I like to choke it every now and then, and I don't have to go to jail. I ain't talking about my chicken either. I'm talking that blow-up doll. I choke it all the time.
You know, at Riders Saturday night, Richard's walking around with a long sleeve. Richard is the manager there. He's George Jr., we call him.
He loves us.
He's got his long sleeve white shirt on and his black, pants, and he's got a black vest on over the white shirt. He looks like he's getting ready to perform a marriage ceremony on someone.
Or he's going to a funeral.
And yeah. And then at the end of the night, he 86 is the vest and the shirt, and now he's walking around in this black wife beater shirt. So now he's gone from looking like he's going to marry somebody to look like he's going home to beat his old lady. And I walked up and told him that. I said, dude, I swear to God, I saw you on Cops last week. Did you have a billy club in the back of your neck at some point? He says, no. He says, I think I might go home and beat my old lady.
Yeah, I've met her. I'd beat her.
No, what he goes home and beats ain't got nothing to do with his old lady.
Yeah, it's called his meat.
But I just thought that was hilarious. He's walking around that black wife beater at the end of the night going, somebody needs to go up there and sweep the stage. And guess who got stuck doing that?
Yeah, that's me. I'm going to make somebody a good wife. I get stuck with all the shit nobody else wants to do.
He does all the bitch work.
Because I have so much fun during the show, they stick me with the other shit because I don't do any work afterwards.
Yeah, his job is the banner, and now it would appear sweeping the stage at Riders.
Yeah. I do public relations. I got to keep the ladies happy and coming back.
Look how well that's working out for us.
Yeah, I know. We're about to starve to death.
We got booted out of a couple of clubs.
Well, Sandra, baby doll, we're so glad that you're doing great. I am anyway. Dave don't know you, but I'm sure if he did, he would love you. And
I'm sure.
For about 10 or 15 minutes.
That's shit. like 3.5, knowing him. And that's with foreplay.
Yeah, well,
But,
foreplay for me is 30 minutes of begging.
Please, it's my birthday.
My birthday's next week, I swear to God.
Feel free to call us anytime you want to. You can call me if, you know what I'm saying, if you got any problems or anything. You know I love you still yet. And trust me, I mean, on the serious side, I've been through the whole Big D thing, and it sucks, man. It's terrible.
Don't call us if the pea stick turns out positive, though.
Yeah, don't call us if the...
Oh, I fixed that a long time ago.
Hey.
336-489.
Hey. Seriously, let's get this call. We'll take
Use
this.
it and don't lose it, baby. Hey.
We're going to put you on hold. Hold on a minute. No.
Yeah, don't go nowhere this time. By God.
All right,
Oh,
baby
you
doll.
guys are crazy.
Well, it's fantastic catching up with you, and we're going to cut this thing off. And
No, don't cut it off. I need it.
Well, you don't use it anyway, but
Well, that's true. I might use it later. I gotta write some correspondence on some station here.
yeah, Christmas is coming out. But we love you, darling, and thank you for calling us. I'm glad you called, and I got to catch up with you a little bit.
Yeah, I'm
and
glad she called too, because I got her number here on caller ID.
Oh, you better delete that shit.
Call me anytime.
Hey.
Company's great. Company's great.
We're gonna wait for Brian to audio the fuck out.
We're going to release it. I'm going to have to put this number in my pocketbook right now. All right, darling.
Put it on your speed dial. But I will. See you later, Brian.
All right,
Put it in there
darling, we
with my
love-
900 numbers.
We love you. Be careful, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks for calling. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Damn, we finally got to talk to a hot chick in here, finally. Well, 2 hot chicks tonight, right?
Okay.
That's a that's
we'll go with that.
That's a record for us.
Yeah, we had several people call in. We had a 928 call in. I still don't know who the hell that was.
Yeah.
Somebody was giggling. They were very nasally.
Yeah, I think it was somebody from West by God. It was a 304 number, but maybe we'll catch him next time.
We'll catch them next time. I'm looking at see if there's anybody we missed. There was a 336 number that called.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to get him next time.
I'm just trying to figure out who it was. 237. Anyway, we'll do it next time.
Yeah, we'll have to do it because one of us has to leave right now.
Yeah.
And
Somebody has a.
I'd hate to pull back the fourth curtain there, and but this is.
Well, a good friend of mine. I have to say this real quick before we go, and I
this
had
is
two
a public service announcement.
Yeah, I got 2 quick announcements. Number one, what I was talking about earlier. This is the This is what was on Facebook earlier. This is a clipping that looks like it was out of a magazine or newspaper.